strikeout. He probably inspired Jordan. Yep. What up? Man, I'm just tired.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be.
God, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Justin Jefferson's like, wow, that's crazy. That is wild. Stiff arm +4, break tackle +4.
It's
Herbert.
week 3 of the National
JJ
Football
versus
League.
old
And coming up,
coach.
we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's coming off one of his biggest games in both yards and
He went
touchdowns last
crazy
week.
last week.
It's the
Crazy,
Vikings
crazy.
and the
They just didn't
Chargers
want to cover
on
him. It was crazy.
EA Sports.
Beast.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Kenny Nwangu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Oh, some strong running. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Just like that, pick up a 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 11 carries, 52 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 46 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try again with Jones. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. But Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message
Just like JJ
the
missed.
team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes.
Just sleep with the run.
Absolutely sets the tone that they're going to
Start
be
loading the
physical
box
in
up
this
for
game.
Aaron Jones.
Now to kick this one away, and
Bang,
off
bang,
it
over
goes.
the top.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's second leading
All they do is
passer
break
a year
one
ago.
safety down.
At 25 years of age, out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Oh.
Open man, it's Josh Palmer. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive, making him miss on that tackle attempt. Herbert operating from the red zone.
Fucking play.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On second down, it's Edwards.
God,
Takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Gus Edwards, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, he turned into a heck of a DB, though.
He dropped that. He's a 99. How is he dropping it? Come on.
To the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
You seen that receiver in motion? The running back was over inside route.
On the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation. And what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Short throw to Disler. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll stop play here this momentarily. And remember, the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On is the punter, Scott, here as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the 2nd time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. You know where I'm going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
More. You talk about fantasy a lot, but you don't. Why don't you just play? You don't.
I'm not good enough to play the fantasy game. I enjoy watching.
You're an analyst. You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 114 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. These guys running back out of the backfield. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Vikings.
I know how to read coverages. Follow him when I'm motioning. So it's his own. That cornerback can't play both of them. Lil Mack is definitely not dropping back in coverage. He's definitely contained or something like that. And the safety.
So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Missed that.
Point after, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. first down. Justin Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an out-of-boy down first down?
Sign him about put him in the game.
Now a second and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
Slow.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. He was a third-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the first round, late in the first round. He ends up sliding to the third. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
Oh, he's going to get it back.
And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's scared to throw the high zone because every time I throw a high zone, I always end up running the quarterback.
You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Now a signal in the timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
What happened?
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's like he beat him off the line.
Position was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Yeah, we did watch him in pregame.
Long.
He hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
First down, Chargers.
Go.
Here's Herbert. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Herbert now.
Oh.
This is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
I knew he was going to score on that play, though. I knew they was going to score. They changed the play like 3 times. Like anytime a computer changes the play 3 times, like,
they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This taken in right around the goal line. Pushing his way through. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The first catch for the rookie Addison. Good for a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete to Addison. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Back to throw again. Addison hauls it in. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted. It backs the offense up a little bit.
Anyway.
They'll look to throw again. He gets it to Addison. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. An inside give to Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Back to throw. McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Can't get open. Don't be asking for the ball.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Short throw to Disley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Herbert. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
See, now it's not 20 seconds on the.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
He's got no. Can't get away from him.
There. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will have a Viking 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
The Vikings going to signal for the
See what I'm saying? He's not fast.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that.
They will take this one into the end zone.
Oh, that's crazy. I can't
Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being
right.
over.
He's running left.
Trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
God, he keeps doing that dumbass move.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Outside.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
One last throw here for Herbert. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is run out on this ball game.
You're not pressing on bumping Jordan Addison up
For the
anyway.
folks here as they head for the exits, it's a victory for the
He might
hometown
even get on this
guys.
team
We
next
talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who.
Definitely need wide receiver. Like we don't. I could just throw up TJ Hawkinson for not forcing the ball to. Like, let me force the ball to somebody good. Force the ball to trash. Punter upgrade. He didn't even punt. Thanks for watching. Another 31 point. Yeah, I mean, let's hear him cry about how he didn't get the ball like he wanted to. And da. I'm ready to go ahead into the things to go. This game started. Okay. Yeah, don't leave no sleep over, bro. Cause, yeah, we're right. One new injury. Something I never like saying. He don't play like an 80. I knew he was ready to get hurt. Just traded for him. Second game. First game, he got hurt like the first play. Second game, he gets hurt. He's out 5 weeks. Wow, he wants a lot of money. Like, I don't even know what I'm paying him now. Nobody even wanted to pick this man up. And now he wants 4 years. That's like 15 million a year. He wants 10 million a year. That's 25 right there down. It's 36. $10 million. 46. They signed him to a one-year deal. I don't know why. This guy, he's worth it though. He's definitely worth it.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
He has no interest in signing back with the team though. $13 million 1 year. Quinton Junkins is coming to the league in the next draft. Like, bro. Oh, man. And we have Panthers week next, so that's pretty much like the easiest week that you can get is. Give me one check.